Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for subscribing to my channel, and if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. So today on this Good Monday, DaBaby and DaniLeigh decide that they want to trend the internet. So apparently DaBaby, he woke up early this morning and decides that he wants to kick DaniLeigh and their 3-month-old newborn baby out of his house. DaniLeigh is caught off guard by this. She doesn't understand why and where this is coming from. And he decides to humiliate her and go on Instagram Live to show that basically he's kicking her out of the house, doesn't want anything to do with her. And he's documenting all this, he says, for his safety, just in case things get physical. He wants it to be on live and basically humiliate her. And that's exactly what he did. So let me share my screen with you guys, okay? It was just a hot mess all day today. So let me share this with you guys. Let me turn the volume up.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puff.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you want to record me talking about sugar?
I record you for myself.
Yeah, go ahead. It's the first thing.
You ain't finna bring. Yeah, it's your phone. I mean, close the first.
Maybe the first time.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like this.
No. Go with your move, crazy girl. No, you started your.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, there I go.
Yeah.
Do my thing.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puff.
Yeah, whatever.
So she's literally feeding the baby. DaBaby. She's literally feeding their baby while he's recording her and basically telling her she's crazy, she gotta leave. It's just so disgusting. So disgusting. So he right after that, he released a statement and basically saying that for his safety he has to film everything. Let me go to the shade room. Let me see. Yeah, so he released this statement here. The last hour has been documented for my safety and business done based on my reputation, with multiple threats of setting up an internet scheme, a person refusing to not let me go. Me and somebody else here knew to record her. Just, a whole bunch of blah, blah, blah. And he's like, this is really me typing this. Is not for no PR. So right after that, DaniLeigh decides that she wants to respond. So she posts, hey guys, since DaBaby put up a statement with his cap A, I'll put mine up. So we've been living with each other for the past 3 months since our baby was born, doing us. And tonight he want to come in the room talking about I need to go. Don't matter where I go, mind you. I have a newborn child. So he said I can go to a hotel. This man is mad because I had a plan B sent to his condo because all he want to do is blank in me with no responsibility. When I read that, I'm like, oh my goodness, girl. Plan B, like, get on birth control. Plan B is not a form of birth control. Stop using that as birth control. Get on actual birth control. Oh, I was just like, okay. But she says, because all he want to do, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, he probably want me out so he can blank on his baby mother and other H's who been known we've been together this whole time. While I just had my first child, this all goes to say that this man is a blanking coward. I'm sleeping after cooking him dinner and he want to say I need to go? Blank you, baby. And dang, I really should have just listened to the cap internet because this man, I'm gonna learn and I'm gonna grow. But this right here ain't it. And I'm sorry to my baby that her father is kicking her out her home at 3 months. I mean, just craziness. So out of nowhere, he just kicked her out. And so he proceeds to continue to. So at that moment, everybody is thinking like, girl, just leave, get out of there. You and your baby don't need to be in that environment. But apparently she didn't leave. And he ended up calling the cops on her. It's just unbelievable. He literally called the cops on her, but of course he said it's for his safety because I guess maybe she was irate and he don't know what she's gonna do and he don't want claims, any allegations on him because we all know he just got out of hot water with that whole other issue he was dealing with. So he called the cops on her. And now it's been reported that she has been charged with simple assault, 2 counts of a simple assault. So everybody thought at that point she had left, but apparently she stayed there. I guess because she didn't have anywhere to go, or maybe she just thought, oh, maybe he's just tripping, he gonna come down. But he proceeded to go live again and humiliate her even more. So let me share my screen again with you guys. Give me 1 second here. I mean, it just went on back and forth all day today. So she says, ladies, never let a man do you like this. I pray my daughter never got to go through something like this. She said that he left her when she was pregnant. She said, let me see. Left me when I was pregnant, of course. I wanted my baby to know her dad, but wow. Just so he can do his blankety blank. After 3 months, he talking about a love affair as if I'm delusional. Let me go ahead and post text messages, pictures, and videos. I'm sleeping with my baby in my arms. He gonna say, y'all need to leave. Coward. So literally, he woke her up out of her sleep and told her to get out of his house. So basically, I guess she didn't have anywhere to go, so she got on her live, and this is what she was saying.
I feel like I need to go on live because at this point it's already out there, and I feel like I'm never going to speak ever again. And I feel like I might as well just let it go. And I just feel like it's so unfair, this situation, because this whole time I've been nothing but straight with this man and tried, you know what I'm saying, tried nothing but genuine, pure love for this man from the jump, 3 years ago, and of course, all this internet, all this everything always was something in our relationship, and it's definitely unfortunate. We have a child, so it's just like, it's just very unfortunate, but I just, it ain't fair. My whole everything, y'all think I'm a bird because of this man.
So, she's clearly upset. She's crying. She's, reflecting on how did I get myself into this crap? I always go back and forth with him. And she just, in disbelief that he would do this to her. And so then he proceeds to post things like, thin line between love and hate mixed with Get Out. So just very childish and ridiculous. It's just all so silly and petty. She's saying that he's using this situation to promote an album. Just all kind of silliness. So then after that, um, his baby mama Mimi, the one that I guess his main baby mama, she decides to get into the mess. And basically, I'm just gonna leave this on mute because she wasn't saying nothing. She literally was not saying anything, just a whole bunch of jibber jabber stuff that didn't even make sense. She accused DaniLeigh of casting some type of love spell on DaBaby. I mean, just ridiculous. But in a nutshell, she's basically saying like that's what DaniLeigh get. That's her karma because she says DaniLeigh took basically DaniLeigh was cheating with DaBaby while Mimi was still with him. So she's saying, that's her karma. So she don't feel no ways about her. Yeah, just a hot mess. So then DaBaby goes back on live, and surprisingly, DaniLeigh is still at his house. And we're like, girl, this guy just humiliated you. Why are you still there? But I guess maybe she didn't have nowhere to go. Apparently, she's in Charlotte, Carolina, one of the Carolinas, I guess. And maybe her family doesn't live out there or whatever. So he proceeds to go on live. And is this the clip where he literally says that she's his side B? Like totally disrespecting her on live in front of everybody. Just so lame, and toxic behavior. And he literally disrespects her and call her his side B. Let me see if this is the clip when he does it.
I still look at the guys down in the city, but I'm making clear. I'm making that's cool. But I'm making and it's the thing. And I'm glad y'all know. Here, come here. And I'm glad. No, I'm not scared. And I'm glad she walked out. So if you see nobody put out. And me calling the police, that's like for my safety, because this what I'm dealing with. It's a real deal, Coco. Look. Dang, I believe everything. Cool for Coco, bro. And Shawty is not my girl. Ain't never been my girl. It's my side.
It's your what?
My side. Shawty is a certified side.
You hear that? Like just ridiculous. He literally called her. He ain't never claimed her. She's just his side B. And when he said that, I guess she was like, oh heck no, you sitting up here calling me a B, and then she goes and go in the room or somewhere. Just disgusting. Absolutely just disgusting. And I'm guessing the reason she's still there is because she didn't have nowhere to go. But oh my goodness, there's no way I would just let him constantly keep humiliating me like this. But then I'm gonna give it her benefit of the doubt. Maybe she didn't have nowhere to go at the time. But I mean, just disgusting, just so toxic. And this is just so lame for him to do that.
All them folks. Stay. Help. You see how Shawty was storming off when that truth came out. Listen, let me finish telling y'all what I'm telling you. Cool for Coco, bro.
Like
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is not. You are not my girl. Like, you gotta look at Shawty. Crazy. Post it. I got listen. That's cool. Post it.
Would you have me on video? Okay, whatever, bro. Why would you have me around your family? Whatever, bro. Why would you have me in your house? Why would you have me have a closet in your home? Why would you have me have a bathroom?
Okay, look, we're gonna check out right now. You know, y'all got my perspective.
Yeah.
I gotta get back to pushing the new project out. Y'all be good. Go stream look like something.
That's why.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Oh my goodness. I mean, just ridiculous. Oh, goodness gracious. So then DaniLeigh proceeds to post, over the past couple of years, her being with DaBaby to prove that she was his girl. But it's like, girl. And this young lady is young. I think she's 25. So she gonna look back at this and be like, oh my gosh, why was I so stupid? Because it's at this point, it's like, you don't have to prove that y'all was dating. This man done disrespected you to the utmost. It don't even matter. So she wanted to post, all the screenshots of them talking and the dates and all of this stuff. She wanted to know that she wasn't the side chick. She probably felt that, but he felt a whole nother way. She literally said the minute that she found out she was pregnant, he left. She literally says it right here. She found out she was pregnant, and then left my A when I got pregnant. So that's all he looked at her as. And unfortunately, she fell in love with him. And that's all he wanted. He looked at her as was the side, you know what. And it's really, really sad because the poor little baby have to, deal with this and see this eventually on the internet. And, seeing her parents go back and forth and him disrespecting her mom, like, oh my gosh, it's so ridiculous. It's so toxic. So toxic. And I just hope that this is the last time she go back to him. She puts on here, if that all is a side chick behavior, bet I was blind in love and dumb, but used to this man embarrassing me on the internet, all because he know he wrong. So I just hope that she does not go back to this, because my goodness. And let me see. DaniLeigh's brother, came to her defense and basically, told DaBaby to come at him. Stop disrespecting my sister. You just humiliated her on the internet. He want to fight DaBaby. And then this one, this is just what took the cake for me. I'm like, oh, he's so lame. He literally went on live or posting on his stories him with DaBaby, their baby. DaniLeigh didn't even want the baby shown yet, but he just holding the baby and rocking her and saying all this little silly stuff.
I'll take care of my kids. I'm gonna take care of my kids. And the Shouty family got a time in.
Just you did not care about that baby. Stop it. Stop acting like that. Like, why even bring the little baby on the internet? He's so lame and disgusting. Like, cut it out. Cut it out. Because even in one of the videos, he's like, you need to go. You need to get out of here. You and the baby, go. Y'all need to go. Just, so lame. Lame. And she didn't like that. She posted, sad that's how y'all had to see my baby for the first time. Evil a man. Because that was wrong. You don't have to bring the baby on the camera. She don't have to be involved or being seen with all this foolishness. It was just so ridiculous. So the DaniLeigh's mom put out a statement, And she says, I didn't want to address this until I knew my daughter and granddaughter were safe. Thank you for your texts, DMs, and phone calls. This is clearly a toxic situation. Yes, it is. And all we wanted to do was to get her out safely. Just know we are continuing to do everything we can to make sure her and the baby are good. God is on our side, and we pray this situation ends as peacefully and quickly as possible. So that's what her mom said. So apparently they was making arrangements for her to get out of there. And then she was charged with simple assault following the incident with the baby on Instagram. So who knows if when the cops got called, she hit his phone. Who knows? I would have to look up what simple assault is. So after that whole ordeal, I'm telling you, it lasted from the middle of the night all the way to this afternoon. So finally, she says, I left and me and my baby are safe. Thank y'all for your support. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness. And I'm just like, girl, please, please do not go back to this toxic situation. And a lot of people, and so this is her brother. Let me show y'all this real quick.
So this is what you want to do.
This what you want to do.
This where you want to take
This
it.
where you want to take
This
it.
crazy.
This crazy.
This call the cops on my
Call the
sis.
cops on my sis.
And they disrespect my sister
online for the world to see.
Disrespect my
Disrespect my family.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? This don't even got nothing to do with my sister no more, bro.
This got to
This
do
got
with
to do with me and
you.
you.
You feel me?
Because you missed the tough guy over here beating up, knocking little guys out here and there.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do that to me, first off. So this is what we're gonna do, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying? I'm in the hospital right now. I got in a car accident.
I still beat your neck
like this, bro. On God.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're gonna do.
When you come to
the West Coast, bro, which I know you be out here, we're gonna catch this one-on-one fade, bro.
You know what
I'm saying? One-on-one fade to see what happens between me and you. I wanna see how much of a gangster you are, how much of a real man you are. You know what I'm saying? We could do that. We could catch this.
So yeah, that's the brother. And of course, quite naturally, he's gonna defend his sister. DaBaby just totally disrespecting her all over the internet, kicking her out, kicking the newborn baby out. It's sickening. So of course he was going to defend his sister. So, yeah, my head hurts dealing with all of that. Let's see. Keeping up with Audrey says DaBaby is wrong. Grow up, dude. Absolutely. So wrong. Aubrey's world. He's so disrespectful. Why did he call the cops on her? She deserves so much better. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I just hope that this will be her last time dealing with this foolishness. And ladies, see, a lot of people, okay, some people, they don't feel bad for DaniLeigh because of the way she got with DaBaby. Apparently he was with Mimi, and I guess he was cheating on Mimi with DaniLeigh, and then DaniLeigh starts posting DaBaby, all the time, and then to follow it up, she made this song, Yellow Bone is What He Want, basically flaunting in Mimi's face, saying I'm what he want. She got dragged for that because in this colorism world that we live in, it's like, girl, really, you just made a song about that? And she got dragged, and DaBaby didn't defend her not one bit. He left her out there to die, however the saying goes. So a lot of people don't feel sympathy for her because they're like, what's the saying of how you get them is how you lose them, or whatever. And so, but then on the other hand, that no woman should have to be humiliated like that. it was just wrong. It was disrespectful. It was disgusting, and he ought to be ashamed of himself. He really ought to be ashamed of himself. So DaniLeigh, she needs to listen to Summer Walker's song, her whole album, and put it like the artist Tank even said, like, put all of that pain that you're going through, put that in your music and make yourself some money and capitalize on the situation for your own healing, you know? So she needs to listen to Summer Walker's album and get over it. Get over it, put him in the past, and just live for you and your baby girl. Aubrey's Real says, "Oh yeah, that whole situation was crazy." Yeah, so a lot that put a bad taste in people's mouth with DaniLeigh creating that song "Yellow Bone Is What He Want." It's like, come on, girl, because the baby mama meaning she's a brown skinned girl. So let's see, Aubrey's Real. I should post these so you guys can see what I'm reading. Aubrey's World says, and the assistant ain't better. She was on his side like she couldn't have done something. Well, because the assistant is going to always be where her money reside. Her money resides with DaBaby. So, of course, she's going to be on his side. She ain't going to mess her money up. So, yeah. So that whole situation was crazy and it was unfortunate and it was just so toxic. So that's all. I was live doing this video. If you guys enjoy me doing more lives, it's actually a little bit easier. So, you know, I don't have to edit or anything, but if you guys enjoy me doing lives, and want to come in on a live, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think of this whole situation. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Wait, let me see. They said, why did he call the cops on her? Well, he called the cops on her, he said, for his safety. He didn't want any allegations to come out like if he hit her because of his past. He has a history of hitting women, getting into fights with people, a whole slew of assault charges and a whole slew of accusations against him. So he said he called the cops on her for his safety, which is just so, I mean, on one hand, okay, but come on, like your 3-month-old baby is there. Like it was just so lame and pathetic. So anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.